Hey Shannon, so our our back exercise today is going to be a little bit different than the ones we've been doing because I know kind of the challenge with you is to be incorporating a lot of this machine because your other gym doesn't have a lot of the sit down shapes and a lot of the other tools. So this one's a great back exercise. You're going to be using the V bar. This one looks like this. You're going to bring the cable down to the bottom. So from here, you're just going to keep it flat back. You're going to pull the weight up like this, and you'll take a couple steps back. So from here, I just want you to bend your knees, and you're going to tilt your body forward, so you've got a nice flat back. You can kind of look in the mirror. Your arms are going to be straight. From here, you're going to focus on the pulling shoulder blades back like we've done before, and you're just going to pull the weight into your stomach, just below your chest. Squeeze your back, and let go. So you'll pull in, you'll squeeze, and you'll let go. You'll pull in, and then to release, I'll help you bring it down. But again, just keep it flat when you're doing that on your own. Does that make sense? Okay. So we'll just start with this weight for now. It should be okay from there, just because I want you to get a feel for the exercise and then you can adjust as needed. So we're going to shoot for 12 reps. So keep your flat back, pulling the weight up. So just stand up. Perfect. That's too heavy? Okay. So take a couple steps back. Okay. So yeah, shoulder width. So I just want you to take maybe one more step back. Good. And then bend his knees. Tilt your upper body forward. Perfect. So from there, you're going to bend at the elbows. Squeeze your shoulders together. Good. 2. And I want you to give me 12 of these. How does the weight feel with this? It's good. Good. 4. 5. Good. Looks good. 6. 7. So squeeze my hand here. 7. That's better. 8. You got 4 more? 10. Or we'll just do 2 more. 11. I'll be like right there. Great. Okay, so our next exercise called a ball bridge, and then we're going to also add in a little bit something at the end. It's called abduction. So your hip abductors are just along here. It's going to help overall, like with your glute strengthening. It's going to help. When we did your squat assessment, your knees were kind of pointing inwards. This is going to help for them to stay nice and neutral. So to start, we're just going to take the resistance band. You are going to loop it between your feet, and you are just going to place it right kind of above your knees. So from here, you're just going to roll forward on the exercise ball until it's kind of in your upper back, if you can see up here. And from here, you kind of want to have a dip in here. So you don't want to be upright yet. Don't be afraid to like sit down here. You're going to cross your arms over. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. I want you to lift your hips up, keeping a nice straight back at the top. You're going to just open your legs, bring them back down in here. So there's kind of 3 parts. You're going to lift, you're going to open, close, and lower. And lift, open, close, and lower. Does that make sense? Okay. I will get you start, and I'll kind of talk you through it. It's a little bit funny to kind of get used to the movement, but you'll get there. So start and sit on the ball here, and I'll help you get the band in place. Another one, and then we are going to bring it just above your knees. It kind of gets bunched up, this one, but that's okay. So you never want it right on the knee joint. You're going to either want it above or below it, but above. So I want you to walk forward a little bit. Good. So I would bring your bend your knees a little bit more this way. If you pick your feet up and just move your feet in closer. Good. But then at the same time, roll a little bit further down your back.
Like in the slide.
No. You want to kind of support, have the ball on your upper back. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then just keep kind of rolling. Good. Okay. Cross your arms. And here you're going to lift your hips. Okay. Let's move back a little bit, just because I think this thing's kind of in the way. So start seated up here a little bit more. So roll, roll, roll a little bit more. You're not gonna go anywhere. I'm here. It's okay. Good.
That was the time. It's supposed to be feel like pressure.
That's okay. Not bad pressure, just means you're
No.
working. Okay. So bend at your knees a little bit more. Good. Okay. Now lift your hips. There we go. Now open your knees. Bring them in. And lower. Good. There we go. So I just want you to give me, we'll do 4 more of these. There we go. See, I told you it's a little bit awkward to start, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. And we'll do 1 more. Good. Last one, then you can just sit on your bum or roll back up. Good, great work. Okay. Okay, so our next exercise, it's going to be bicep curl, very standard exercise, super effective. It's going to target your bicep muscles, part of your arms. We haven't done any bicep exercises to this point, so we're just going to start with 5 pounds. Just make sure your form's all good. If you feel like we can go a bit heavier, we can try that the next step, but for now I just want to make sure we got your form good. So this variation is called a hammer curl. What that means is you're just going to keep the dumbbells facing this way the whole time. You're not going to turn them out or anything. We're just going to keep them like this. Very simple. So all you do, you're just going to stand up straight. You're going to move one arm at a time. You're just going to bend at your elbow. You're going to bring the weight up until it just slightly hits your shoulder, and you're going to bring it down. You're going to curl it up and down. So important not to throw the weight up. We don't want to avoid doing that. Just keep it nice and locked to your side. And same thing as everyone, keep your core tight, keep your shoulder blades back, everything I told you. Okay? So we'll start with these, and we'll just do 5 on each side for now, and then we'll do a few more reps once we kind of get a better idea of how much weight you can do with this. So, shoulders apart, keep your tummy in, shoulder blades back, elbows locked to the side. All right, good. Okay, so we want to minimize the movement of the elbow, keep it locked to your side, and just curl the weight. There we go. And same thing on this side. 2. So again, think about pulling your shoulders back. Good. And straighten all the way at the bottom too. Good. And we'll do 1 more on each side. Good. Okay. So we'll leave it there. How did the weight feel with that?
I might be able to do 7.
A little bit heavier, okay, because we're going to do a few more repetitions, so we'll probably do about 10 to 12. The next one, so if you could feel like you could bust out 5 more repetitions with 7.5 pounds, then we